dusty back road where the tumbleweeds roll. There's a wandering soul with stories to unfold. With his worn-out boots and his raggedy hat, Zach's got a YouTube channel sharing tales like that. He's a modern-day troubadour, a poet of the streets, a wanderer of small towns, where life's rhythm beats from the hills of Tennessee to a Georgia bar shack. Zach finds the heart and soul that the world may often lack. Small town America is where the stories reside. Zach's searching for the magic in every nook and every side. With his camera in hand and a song in his heart, he's bridging the distances, bringing us closer with his art.
Get in the truck, small town America.
Thank you there, Barry Corbin, for bringing us in on another wonderful day, guys. So glad. Make sure you go over to barrycorbin.com. I believe he's going to be out in Bastrop this Saturday. So make sure you go over there, check out all of his dates of where he's got. He's got a brand new Facebook page, narrowing it down to one location instead of being in 4 or 5 deals. You can see Barry Corbin, the actor, over on Facebook. So he can control all of his content and all that. So y'all go check it out. Our good friend, Barry Corbin. BarryCorbin.com. Go check him out. A Night with Barry Corbin. You're not going to regret going and do that. Hey, it is so glad to be here with you again this week. We've just kind of been getting in the truck, and as you know, we've been working on our documentary, which is hopefully we'll be able to release that real soon. Definitely, if we don't get it out before Christmas, we will be coming out the very first of the year, working on some of the logistics, the editing, and getting ready to do it. And it's an amazing story, and we can't wait to share the ride of faith with you. And then, hey, look here, wearing the Beck's hat. Man, the guys over at Beck's sent me over a whole batch of goodies. Said, hey, we want to help you get down the road. We want to give you some stuff to give away and all that. So we got some hats we're going to be giving away as we're making our trip down the road. And then we got some of the sunglasses, the Beck's sunglasses for the wild and rowdy. They thought I needed a pair of them. And actually, I have to tell you, I left them out in the truck. But, man, those are some of the best glasses for sunglasses that I have ever. In fact, the other day I was in the store and forgot I even had them on. They are just amazing, lightweight, made, raised on rodeo, built for more is what I think their slogan is. And thank you to the team over at Beck's, and we're going to get those hats out. We got some glasses and stuff that we'll be giving away also. And then this past weekend, we've been out to the Trail of Campfires, and that's an amazing story, an amazing ministry over at Cleburne at the Johnson County Sheriff's Posse ground. Let me play this interview with Carol and them, and you can just see a little bit about it. We'll come back and talk about it. Hey there, Small Town America. So we got in the truck. We came all the way down here to Johnson County Sheriff's Posse. Carol, Jack, we're on the Trail of Campfires. Tell us a little bit about this and how it got started and why you have to tell this story.
We would love to. It started about 8 years ago. Actually, the Lord gave me the idea about 20 years ago, and the first time we did it was in Cheyenne, Wyoming. But then we became pastors of a church here in Cleburne. It's called Buffalo Creek Fellowship. And this is the 8th year for us to do the Trail of Campfires out here. We've had it at our church some few years, and then we're back out here because it's grown to the size that we felt like we needed to have it out here. So we are excited to have the Trail of Campfires out here for the Johnson County. They come from Waco, from Denton. We've even had college kids from Dallas come out, and Weatherford. So we are excited about tonight's Trail of Campfires.
Well, and the great thing about it's free to the community.
Free, yeah, the price is right.
Free. The Johnson County Sheriff's Posse, they
donated this to us.
The whole deal. So before internet, before TV, before radio,
yes,
your entertainment was gathered around the campfire.
It really was.
So tell me a little bit, what makes this so unique?
I think what makes it unique, that from the feedback we get, is that when you come to the scenes of Christ and you see there's the fun stuff up at the top. There's the petting zoo and the cookies and the live music. But when they come down here, the real meaning of Christmas comes through because it's from campfire to campfire. And we have beautiful costumes. And the thing that I always hear back is, you made it feel real. And you know, Christ is not just a story in the Bible. It's not just a story, folks. It was a real happening. If you go back and you look at historians, it's history. Christ really walked the face of the earth, and Christ really died for your sins.
Amen.
So that you could be in heaven.
Right. And so where can people go if they want to follow what you're doing with your ministry, or if they want to get more information on how to get involved here?
Buffalo Creek Fellowship, we're here in Cleveland, Texas. Call Pastor Carol at 817.
Oh, no.
817-357-9843.
Well, we're also on the internet.
Yes.
Under Buffalo Creek Fellowship.faith.
All right.
So it's Buffalo Creek Fellowship.faith. And this is located at 1315 South Main Street here in Cleveland, Texas. We'll be here tonight and tomorrow night. It's always the first weekend of December. Plans are to have it again tomorrow. It takes close to 85 to 90 people to pull this off. And this is the coolest part of it all. There are at least 10 to 12 ministries represented here and different churches. We don't care what denomination you are. Just believe in Christ, and that's what this is all about. To show them the love of Christ and where they have the opportunity to have Him as Savior.
All right. All right, guys, you know our motto. Get in the truck. Come on out here. We're not just telling history. We're telling His story.
Yes.
Yes. Woohoo!
All right, yeah, guys, I go over and check out Buffalo Creek Fellowship there in Cleveland, Texas. Amazing time, and you heard me say in there that before internet, before radio, before TV, before you could Google search anything, your entertainment came around sitting and telling a story around the campfire. And what an amazing event this was over there. 11 different ministries coming in, telling the gift of Jesus Christ. And that's what it is. We are here in the season of giving, and God gave us His only begotten Son. And this is the birth, and this is what we're celebrating. And that's the gift that we're celebrating. And what an amazing time it was over there. And it's all about the community coming together. And that's what we try to do here at Small Town America. We get in the truck, we go out because we are better together. And we try to showcase all these events that are going on, communities coming together, loving on each other, helping one another out. That's what we're all about here, protecting our history, preserving our heritage. That's what Small Town America is all about. And if you want to help us out, go over to smalltown-america.org. Click on that help button. Get us a tank of gas, and you can help us out as we're getting ready to go and get set up for another big year, a big holiday season, another big weekend. Because last weekend, even though Saturday was a little rainy and a little cold, we did Cowboy Santa over here at the Peacock's Feed, and we had a lot of fun. And we're going to do it again downtown Weatherford this weekend for the Wassail Walk. And let's just talk about, let's just see how Cowboy Santa came into town this week, and they'll be out there on Saturday. So make sure you make plans to get out there, get your pictures taken with Cowboy Santa.
Cowboy Santa here, coming at you from the South 40 of the North Pole. Don't worry, the elves are up north, making sure everything is going to be ready for Christmas. And I'm down here giving those lists the twice over, so make sure you stay on the nice one. So Leroy and I here would like to invite you guys out to Christmas on the Track at Peacock's Feed and Boutique. Be sure to come out and get your picture made with me. We're so happy to be coming back to Weatherford to hear all your Christmas wishes.
Yeah, what an amazing time. That's over at Peacock's Feed over in Weatherford, Texas. Christmas on the Tracks, right there by the railroad tracks. Can't miss it. If you're looking to get your pictures taken with Santa Claus, right there. Cowboy Santa is in town, going to be there, going to get your pictures taken, petting zoos. Our friend Ashley with Sweet Ass Servers is there. In fact, I got a great little interview. You know, every time I run into Ashley, she's got a new animal, a new attraction added to her mess of animals over there. She's really turning into. You'll hear me in this interview say I feel like Jack Hanna from Wild Kingdom, just because every time I run into her, it's something new. Here we are with the Llamas. Check this out with that.
All right, hey there, small town America. Ashley, you know, I'm starting to feel like Jack Hanna and Wild Kingdom here, because every time I run into you, you've got something new. What is this going on today?
These are our boys. This is Stoney and Dutton. They are 2-year-old llamas. They work with our beer bros as well, but go to events, they do photos, and they're super personable. If you're careful, they'll give you a kiss.
Well, I see that. Now, so what it makes handling the llama a little bit unique versus your miniatures and all of that?
These guys have some personality. So my miniatures always are there to please and have fun, and these two, as you can see, are like brothers. They bicker, they fight with each other, but when it comes out to having fun, they are a blast. We love them.
Right, and everybody's lining up to get a kiss from a llama. So guys, get on over here, Peacock's Feed. Where can people go if they want to get a hold of you and get some of your wildlife?
Yeah, sweetassservers.com, or you can feel free to reach out to me personally on our Instagram as well at sweet_ass_servers.
All right, guys, get in the truck.
Right. So go over there and check them out. Man, they are just making it. Like I said, every time I look up, she's got a new animal, adding a new attraction. And they can turn all your events up a notch, from the petting zoos with the miniatures. They have the goats and little miniature horses. Then they have the beer burrows, as she calls them. Walks around there for that. They were serving candy canes, and then she's got the llamas there. And I'll tell you, if you haven't kissed a llama, you're not living it up, guys. And you got to get out there and do it. You know, something else that's going on here, the 10 days NFR is going on. And guys, if you're not going over to the Cowboy channel and watching the NFR, let me encourage you to go over there and take a look at what our Western heritage, the next generation Cowboys. There is some amazing rookies making some big moves down there. Barrel racing, we're seeing, it is an amazing time to be out in Vegas and watching the NFR. So go over to the Cowboy channel and check out everything that's going on in the NFR. Just having a blast out there with those guys. We got some guys, AD from Cowboy World. He's out there right now catching a lot of interviews. And then he also has a youth bull riding coming up this weekend. And go over there and check out Cowboy World over there on their webpage. And you can see they have a youth bull riding. Decatur, we're going to be out there promptly Saturday afternoon. We have a season finales of the CYBR. So we're going to try to make it out over there to Decatur. And then also downtown, just like I said, Peacock's got Cowboy Santa's going to be back. And then the Wassail Walk. And I've got to make it over there early in the morning and get some wassail. Guys, this is one of those things we talk about, bringing the community together. That really is. Everybody's, oh, it's just apple cider. No, it's more than apple cider. It's wassail. And it's about bringing the community together. In fact, I put this out there. It's on our YouTube channel, but I thought I'd show it and share some of the history of wassailing.
And the ground is covered with a blanket of snow. A tradition stirs from centuries past. This is the time of wassailing, a celebration stemming from our ancestors' deep-rooted connection with nature and their communities. Originating in the apple-growing regions of England during the Middle Ages, wassailing possesses a rich and storied history. Its name derives from the Old English phrase wassail, meaning be well or be healthy. This custom was a way for people to share their hopes for a bountiful harvest in the coming year. They would gather around their apple trees, singing and making noise to ward off bad spirits and encourage the tree's vitality. As time moved forward, wassailing evolved. It began to incorporate elements of social unity and goodwill. In the early days, the lord of the manor would offer food and drink to the wassailers, symbolizing the reciprocal relationship between the community and the land. This act of generosity was not merely a show of wealth, but a testament to the shared prosperity and interconnectedness of all. The customs and traditions associated with wassailing are as varied as the regions in which they are celebrated. In some places, a wassail king and queen lead the procession to the orchard. where the queen is lifted into the branches to place cider-soaked bread as an offering. In others, a wassail bowl filled with mulled cider is passed around, each person taking a sip before singing traditional songs to the health of the apple trees. In every celebration, the common thread is the spirit of community. Wassailing is a time for neighbors to come together, to share in the joy of the season and the hope of a plentiful harvest. It's a time to remember that we are all connected to the land and to each other. To summarize, wassailing is a tradition steeped in history, originating from the apple-growing regions of England during the Middle Ages. It began as a way to ensure a bountiful harvest, with participants singing and making noise around apple trees. Over time, it evolved to incorporate elements of community and social unity. Today, the traditions associated with wassailing vary by region, but all share the common thread of community and connection to the land. So as the winter air turns frosty and the apple trees stand bare, remember the tradition of wassailing. Recall its rich history, embrace its customs, and carry the spirit of community and connection into the new year. Because in the end, wassailing is more than just a tradition. It's a celebration of our shared community and our enduring bond with God. Get in the truck, Small Town America. Make sure to like, share, follow, and subscribe for more.
Yeah, make sure you go and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can catch all of our videos, all of our stuff over there, because you just never know. We're usually in some type of TikTok jail or Facebook jail or Instagram. That, and speaking of TikTok, if y'all haven't caught my little post on there, because there's a whole big panic going on that on January 19th, they are shutting TikTok down. So you won't be able to shop there. You won't be able to post there. And so everybody's been freaking out. And it was kind of humorous that all these people that jumped up there and said, well, if President Trump becomes president, we're just going to move. We're going to move to Canada. And here all of a sudden, now that TikTok is going to go out there, everybody's like, well, we're going to change our locations to Canada. So it's just kind of comical that I guess that you've relied on social media and TikTok. To me, I don't care whether TikTok makes it or doesn't, because I stay so much. I'm in appeals on my videos all the time because I'm talking about God, country, and family, and we're talking about the Western way of life. So we're posting dangerous activities with the bull riding and the bronc riding and the life of rodeo. We're talking about God, and we're talking about our country. So I stay in TikTok jail. So I have a shop there if you want to go over there. In fact, if you're using your TikTok and you get those little purple tickets that everybody keeps doing, you're supposed to take that purple ticket, go into your profile, go to your website, and put the link of your purple ticket on there. That has your shop. And so if you have over 1,000 followers, you are able to create a shop on TikTok. Then you can invite your friends over there to TikTok. They can click and they can shop on your stuff. And then there's all kinds of ways that you can make money on there. I stay in jail. I stay banned and all that. I have a shop there. If you want to go over there, click on my shop. There's thousands and thousands of products in my store over there. Please shop and buy them. But that's your choice. That's your choice, and that's your deal. I stay in TikTok jail. So if it's there on the 19th, great. If it's not on the, but I'm not going to change my location. I'm not going to be moving to Canada anytime soon because it's all about here in America, and we're looking forward to that coming up. And so, in fact, go over and pick up. Now you can catch this on Amazon. You get these hands on your prayers for the nation. Take the pledge. Those are on Amazon. Great stocking stuffers. Go over there and get them. They're on Amazon. Click on go to smalltown-america.org. Click on one of the covers there. It'll take you right to the Amazon link. And you'll be able to purchase those. They make great stocking stuffers. And that's all about, protecting our history, preserving our heritage. So click on that flyer when you go over to our website, and that'll take you to how you can help us with just something as simple as a tank of gas that gets us up and down the road to helping sponsor and be a part of the show. Come on and on board with Bex. We'll help promote and do all of that. We have great Roses Cafe. They're helping us out with our documentary. And speaking of our documentary, let me play this little trailer for you. And I sure hope that you'll get involved on this and take a ride of faith with us. This is an amazing story. Can't wait to share it with everybody. But let me play the little trailer here.
Just this past October, Dr. Joe Timms passed away and went to heaven, and we actually laid him to rest the very day, 35 years to the day that he laid his hands across my chest. And I remember being at his memorial service and his funeral service, and it was so moving to me, especially when I heard someone say, Dr. Timms didn't just spend his life, he invested his life. And that moved me so greatly, because I was sitting there thinking, I'm one of those people that he invested his life in, that he took the time to care enough about me, to pray for me, and believe God that God could spare my life and that God could use my life. And so it was just so moving to me that 35 years to the very day that he prayed for me, we were celebrating him going to heaven to be with Jesus. And I hope that I can be like him and not just spend my life. Everybody spends their life, but I want to invest my life like he did, invest my life in people's lives.
So we only have one physical body, and every bull that we get on is one less bull that we'll get on in our career. You may have heard that said before. So what I would like to do is make sure to counsel you young writers that may see this documentary to know the importance of slowing down, writing bulls that are at your level, and working on your fundamentals, because the only difference between slowing it down at a high school, amateur, semi-pro level is that the bulls get bigger, stronger, quicker, but you're still using those same fundamentals. And so again, it goes back to your heart. Are you teachable, or do you know everything? Are you around the right kind of instructors? You know, it's really hard to be around a lot of guys that believe in the party scene or have attitudes of pride. Their heart is not right. And so what you have to do is you have to look a little harder or a little longer to find the right person that you can receive from. And in this video, we've definitely talked about the importance of, number one, honoring and receiving from God, believing in faith that God will give you and align you with those people that can help you to grow both in the natural, the rodeo skills, but also in the spiritual, or at least at minimum, a good role.
I actually rode in the very first PBR there ever was in Fort Worth. And I got my arm stepped on, rode the bull like 7 seconds. He jerked the rope out of my hand, then went like that, and he stepped on my arm with his back foot. I landed on the ground. It's on video. It's on the Facebook stuff. It's Sammy Andrews' bull, number 37 was his number. But have y'all ever heard of a guy named Tough Heaterman? Yes. I got in an argument with him over that bull, over insurance of that bull stepping on my arm, and I told him that night at Fort Worth, the very first PBR, I told him, I don't care, you can just keep your old bull riding association, I don't need you. And then I went my way and they went their way, and that was about $1 million mistake. Anyway, all the rest of the people that I know were there millionaires, like they bought it and then sold it.
Yeah, so that is Ride of Faith. It's a documentary that we are producing right here, Small Town America. An amazing story of the pastor over at Wise County Cowboy Church has the 8 Seconds to Glory bull riding. Goes on every Sunday at 2:30 with sheep, calves, helping the next generation bull riders, helping anybody that wants to, because that's the way I met Jeff. I went over there to cover a bull riding clinic that he was doing for the veterans, and then he began telling me his story. And we thought that, hey, we need to tell this story. And I'm honored that Jeff trusts me to tell the story because this is, near death 16 on a bull. Great mentors. Iron sharpens iron with Scott Mendez, a world champion bull rider. Joe Wimberly, who's a Texas Hall of Fame, one of the toughest cowboys to ever ride a bull. Stories that go all the way back to Lane Frost. You saw Lane's mom and dad in there, Elsie and Clyde Frost. You're going to hear a little bit of those stories in there. So this is an amazing documentary, and I can't wait to get it out there for you. So make sure that you go over and subscribe to our YouTube channel. But we're going to try to get this out a little bit bigger than just YouTube. So we're working on those details, and I'll be sharing that with you shortly. So make sure, though, you go over and you like, share, follow, comment, all of that. Get in the truck with us. It's almost the 30-minute mark. So make sure you go over. Again, great stocking stuffers, prayers for our nation. Take the pledge. Go to our website, smalltown-america.org. Click on those book covers. They'll take you right to our Amazon account over there. If you're also looking for something else really cool to give, we're going to be out and about. So go over and make sure you're following along. You know where we are, because I'm going to be doing some Beck's hats. We got some sunglasses that we're going to be giving away. But if you want to get a pair for that special guy in your life, or even the lady, these are the most comfortable sunglasses I have. Like I said, I went into the store the other day and forgot I even had them on because they're just the polarization. They're clear, American made, right here in Las Vegas, Nevada. I can't say enough about them. Go check them out. BeckSunglasses.com. I don't get anything from them. It's a great product, American made product. They sent me over some stuff that we want to help you out as you go down the road with some giveaways and some stuff. And I thank the folks over there at Beck's for being a part of it. So we're gonna try to help promote them. That's what it's all about. This weekend, Weatherford community coming together, helping small businesses, and that's really is what the wassail walk, wassailing. You saw the history lesson there that we gave on that. It is about the community coming together. Stop in, grab some apple cider, visit with the smalls deal. Do you know how much money will help a small business here in our community? Not going to the big guys. Help our local communities. Just buying their products, getting the word out. That money goes a long way in helping keep the lights on. Same way, if you want to go over it, go to smalltown-america, hit on that help button, preserve our heritage, protect our history. That's what we're all about, getting out with the community. Get us a tank of gas so we can keep going this year. Having a lot of fun, a lot of things going on. So until next week, recap show coming up. We'll be talking about everything that we're doing from the Wassail Walk to CYBR, and we'll give you some more updates on the Ride of Faith. Get in the truck, Small Town America.